know what you're looking at. You're looking at all the music instruments up on stage, and you're like, Kreft plays music? I wish I did. And then you're starting to think, you're thinking, well, where's his fancy costume? Is he going to dance for us? I wish I could. And then you're like, well, the B-boys were just up and he's got nice kicks on. Is he going to go throw down with the B-boys next? Oh, I wish I could. So now you're wondering, well, what is he going to do? And then I thought about maybe putting on Dan's pants backstage. And then I thought, big guy, little pants, probably not going to be that much fun for me. It might be fun for you, though. So what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, I'm going to talk to you about global localization. Why? Because I'm a school prof, right? So I'm going to give you a little lecture tonight. I know I'm keeping you from after-school special. I'm also keeping you from the free food action. So I'm going to try to keep it as quick as possible tonight, but hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun. And you're probably looking at your program tonight, you're like, Taste of McDonald's? Was he the former VP of McDonald's Asia? Oh, I wish. But no, not even that. So, what are my qualifications? Well, here's the interview that he gave me, and I think it just speaks to how good of a negotiator she was. How can you respond to that? I have eaten Asian food, and after I thought about it, I thought, I've even been to some Asian countries and eaten some food in those Asian countries. So I probably have a little bit to talk about. So let's learn a little bit about that trip, real quick. So my sister, my older sister down in the bottom picture there, she was doing a postdoc in Taipei, Taiwan. My wife and I thought, we have a 2-year-old, why not travel around the world? We're adventurous, to say the least. So what we decided to do is build in some stops, hit Hawaii, hit Japan, hit Taipei, and then fly all the way to France. So when we left Bloomington, we actually went all the way around the world because we went to France, my wife's hometown, and then back to Bloomington the other way. So anyway, let's start with our first stop in Hawaii. One trick that we learned, and I know there's some kids in the audience tonight, if you're ever traveling with kids and you want to embrace local cuisine more than what McDonald's is offering, the trick is cocktails. You give him enough cocktails, he's out the entire night. He'll sleep right there on your shoulder. You might have to eat with only one hand, but it's okay, your wife will cut your food, right? So we learned that trick in Hawaii, had a good time, had some nice Asian fusion cuisine, if you will. And then we moved on to Kyoto, Japan. We didn't go to Tokyo, we thought the big city might be too much for a 2-year-old. So we went after some nice Japanese gardens, and also some nice Japanese food there as well. One thing that's different though is Japan didn't have cocktails. We looked everywhere for a cocktail bar, couldn't find a Mai Tai. Luckily though, on the street they have sake machines. It's just like a Coke machine, put your money in and out comes sake. Works just the same. So that second trip, if you're ever in Japan looking for cocktails to put your son to bed, go with sake, it works all the same. So we hit a nice little tempura restaurant. The Japanese dipping sauce was amazing, absolutely amazing. But other than that, we started feeling bad for drugging our son to be able to eat local cuisine, and we went back to McDonald's. Okay. Last stop on the trip, Taipei. That's my sister up in the top. She fully embraced Taiwanese cuisine. That is her with basically squid tentacles hanging out of her mouth. And that was the first meal that I had with her. If you were to pan over on that table, it'd have a big array of McDonald's, because we weren't ready for that yet. But she got us into some nice local cuisine. We had mango chicken that blew my world. It was amazing. And then we went back to McDonald's. And then she said, well, why are we going to McDonald's so much? Why not go to Moss Burger? Well, the point of my story is that I went around the world eating at McDonald's, not really by choice, but I had a 2-year-old with me, and I was concerned about his stomach and different things and different foods that might do something to him. So anyway, I got an inside look at global localization. So what is that? That's when multinationals have to embrace the local culture to succeed in the local market. And I think McDonald's has done amazing things with global localization, finding what the local culture, the local cuisine would have, and embracing that within their burgers. So what I thought we could do tonight, because in my classes I like to promote participation, I thought we could play a little game tonight called Place That Burger. Now, I'm an economist, so I know that incentives matter. Nobody wants to come up on stage right now and talk in front of everybody that's in the audience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some prizes on the table for you. One prize is I'm going to give you VIP access to the food right afterwards. So the VIP section, by the way, is just this small group of people right in here. The rest of you are going to wait until we're done eating. We might leave you something. So if you'd like to upgrade, you can come up on the stage and play this game. Also, I have some nice free Kelly School pins. So I need 3 volunteers. Who would like to come up? Go ahead, right here, yeah, you're eager, so you come on up. Yeah, there we go, and then right back there. Great, we got 3 in a row. We gotta go with the quickest ones in the room, right? So folks, these are official Kelly School pens. These are priceless in the market. Each one of you gets one of those. Win or lose. Now, since you've been given a pen, you're going to have to write something. What you're going to do is take a card. And we are going to place that burger. Now, folks, you can't look at the audience because you have to look up there at the screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show 5 different burgers from 5 different countries. I'm going to ask these 3 to try and place those burgers by writing the country that they think the burger comes from. Now, to give you a hint, there are 3 from Asian countries, there's 1 from a European country, and there's 1 from a country in Latin America. Okay, 3 Asian, 1 European, and 1 from the Americas. Okay? And after each burger, I'm going to check your answer, and we're going to keep score as we go. Okay? You guys ready? You want to give them a round of applause, by the way? And remember, what's at stake is they're going to eat your food first, so you might want to not clap so much, but anyway. First burger. To describe it just a little bit, instead of buns, it has sticky rice patties. Mixed in with the lettuce, it has some purple cabbage. It's got ketchup, of course, and a burger. 3 contestants, place that burger. All right, contestants, time's up. What have you put? And what's your name, by the way?
My name's Austin.
Okay, Austin K. What did you put?
Korea.
And your name?
Sarah. And I put Vietnam.
And...
I'm Priscilla, and I put Japan.
Okay. Nobody got it right. This is actually a specialty that McDonald's rolled out first in Taiwan and then very quickly in Hong Kong. I tried to give it away. I visited Taiwan. This is where I got exposed, but anyway. Oh, he scratched it out. He bubbled A and then changed it to B. Too bad. So we have 0, 0, 0. Okay, next burger. So this one has a bun instead of the rice patties. It's got tortilla chips. It's got cheese, tomato, and a cheese sauce. That's not mayonnaise, that's a bunch of cheese sauce. Contestants, are you ready? All right.
Mexico.
Mexico? Mexico.
Ooh, ding, 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 Mexico. This is called the Crocant Mexicano. It's also very popular in Brazil, so you'll see it down there as well. So we have 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Neck and neck. Okay, next burger. It's getting heated here. This is a tough one. This one has tomatoes, onions, and deep-fried potato patty. So it's good in maybe a vegetarian country. Contestants, are we ready? You ready? Okay.
Indonesia. India.
Ooh, very diverse. I can say one got it right. Who do you think it is? India. 1 point over here for Priscilla. That's right. Large population of vegetarians. Very good. By the way, that one is called the Mikalu Tiki burger. Okay, next one. This one has a goat cheese sauce, a big slice of goat cheese, lettuce, and a burger. That sounds good right about now. And remember, I'm the guy keeping you from food, so you're telling me hurry up. Okay, I am.
Greece.
Greece. France.
Ooh. We have a student who has studied her burgers. Ding, 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 ding. So we have 3 points, 1 point, 1 point. I don't know about you folks, but if we're only playing to 5, we have 1 more burger. Can anybody but Priscilla win? Well, we'll play the game anyway. The last burger is just like the Big Mac, but notice the subtle difference. This time the beef patties are completely sauced in teriyaki. So you still have the cheese, you have the sesame seed bun, you have the lettuce. Burgers completely sauced in teriyaki. This is a good one, by the way. I've had this one.
All right, this time it's Japan.
Japan. Japan.
Ooh, all 3 got a point on that one. The mega teriyaki from Japan. So we have Priscilla with 4.
Sarah.
Sarah with 2. Austin K with 2. Priscilla is our winner. She will not only take home the Kelly School pin, but also VIP dinner tonight. Thank you guys for playing.